Hello, everyone. I don't have a lot of time to wash, so I don't think I'm going to do a long cycle. Thinking of maybe doing synthetic 60 rapids, and then maybe doing an extra rinse after that, because it only does 2 on this cycle. They are deep rinses though, so that's good. Yeah, surprisingly, bed and bath is gone now, I believe. Maybe the gentle power has it, I'm not sure. But that was a quite good cycle, I think. Okay. So synthetic 60 max spin on rapid, so I'll do an extra rinse maybe in a spin after. And let's start. On this cycle it also does district tumbles, unlike white. Usually I do something like white 60, but since I don't have a lot of time for this live stream, I'm just going to do this cycle. We'll see how it goes. Wow, 23 people already in the live, that's quite nice. I don't think I've ever had it that high before. So the main wash on the cycle will still be over an hour, so it's not like this cycle doesn't wash well. Hello, I'm using synthetic 60 with the rapid option. Yeah, I would usually do whites at 60, but that takes a bit longer, and I don't have a lot of time to do this live stream. This machine doesn't have bed and ball 60, sadly. All these newer ones don't have that cycle anymore. So yeah. Fast tumbles now. In a bit it should also start the discrete tumbles, I believe. Yeah, I really like this wash action. Unless, no, unlike white, this will actually do intensive tumbles no matter what the load is, I believe. Because on white, with a half load, with a half load, I believe it does short tumbles. Usually when I do that, it does like shorter tumbles, which are still okay, but these tumbles are obviously a lot better than that. There we go. District tumbles. Yes, it does see district action. Not the spin wash like Eco 46E, but as you can see, district washes. So anti-stain quick, which is anti-stain 40 with the rapid option, the 45-minute version one. I think it was pretty much the same as full load 45, but without the high level main wash. And I believe there were some other minor changes as well. But you guys will see that at some point. Or maybe it's already on my channel. Hold on, let me check. Alright, the anti-stain quick cycle is already on my channel in this wash race. Okay, I might do a quick drum clean in AG 9000 series. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just do this. Full load 45 is already uploaded to my channel, yes. Yes, I'm washing towels. By yes, 60 degrees. But because of the wrapped option, the spin is limited to 1000 1000 RPM. 1000, oh my god. 1000. However, without rapid, it would be maximum spin of 1200. Let's see how much that's heated up yet. Let's see the chat. How often do you use the AG9000 series? Well, my mom uses it, most of the time. She usually uses it when I'm not at home. And I usually use the AG for darks because we have quite a lot of darks to wash. I give a shout out for you, HF. Thank you. LG is quite good. It doesn't get used as much as AEG, I'd say. Yeah, maybe I'll use AEG to respin the towels. Because they are going in the dryer, so I do want them to be spun as good as possible. Hey Jeff, what's your opinion? What machine do you think is the best and the worst out of AEG, Hotpoint, and LG? Well, each machine has their pros and cons. For example, I really like AUG, but the short cycles on it are programmed quite bad, in my opinion. Then LG has some really nice cycles, but sometimes it's a bit fussy with balancing, especially with like a half load of towels. But I'd probably say Hotpoint is a little worse than the two because well, it's a lot more sensitive with balancing sometimes. Like LG, it will spin if it's balanced, but Hotpoint sometimes especially on the final spin. Even if it's balanced, it won't spin. But with LG, the problem is the way it balances. So I'd say Hotpoint is the worst. It's not that much worse than the other two, but it's a little worse. And then I'm not sure. I really like AG, but I also like LG. They are both quite good. Not sure if this cycle does heating stages like the other cycles, but no, I don't think this does heating stages. Yep, the heater is a lot weaker than on most machines, sadly. By the way, here you can see how much I've used Hotpoint. So this was December. And then, yeah, November. But if we take a look at AEG, for example, let me check. It gets used a lot more. What is your opinion about Becco-made Hotpoint and Innisits? I don't really like them. The Hotpoint fabric seems pretty bad. This one is technically kind of made by Becco. I mean, this is the only model so far I've seen which says Becco on the label in the door. Most machines, even 2025 models, say Whirlpool. But because this has backhoe on the Eco 4060, it will do a energy spin style spin wash. Hello. Yeah, the innocent moons were something else. Not being able to do a boil wash. And then the 60 cycle, I believe that was an eco cycle, so it won't reach the full temperature. That's not too good. Yes, time to spin. Maybe it does do heating stages on the cycle. Yep, the heater is off, so this is the 40-degree stage, I think. What detergent do you use? I don't have the packaging of the detergent, but it's just powder for colorants. I forgot which store it's from, but it's like store brand detergent. I mostly use powder detergent, only liquid for delicate-ish items, or like for quick cycles. So these are the liquid detergents that I have. I recently got these wood pots because I think it smells quite okay. I don't usually use pots, but sometimes I might use them. I think this might be imported from the UK because I ordered them from a store. Because I'm from the Netherlands, I'm not from the UK, but I think these might be British. I don't think we have these here. I'm not sure. This 40-degree stage is taking quite a bit. It's still not heating. Nice live recording of a washing machine though. Thank you. For AG, I usually use a dishwasher tablet to clean it. what program do you mostly use? So on Hotpoint, I think I use the white cycle the most. And then on the AEG, the con 60 cycle 40 with time saver selected once. And on LG, I think mixed fabrics. AEG is currently on a drum clean, a quick drum clean. On AEG, the con 60 cycle with time saver selected once is still 2.5 hours, so not exactly quick. And then on LG, mixed fabric is 1.5 to 2 hours. It's still not heating yet, so I'm hoping it will still heat after this. I mean, it's at 40 something degrees, but the heater is off. Hold on, let me see if this does anything. Nope, it doesn't. So does this cycle stop heating after a while? Because if it does, I won't be using it for such a full load again. I mean, it's not the biggest problem because the dryer will still reach about 90 degrees, 80 to 90 degrees. So, hygienically speaking, I'm fine, but I mean, it's still nice to get a proper 60 wash. Yes, I've seen the LG watchtowers. I'm not sure if they're available in the Netherlands though. I don't have a separate dryer, but I do have a washer dryer, which is the LG. It seems to have stopped heating. Alright, I guess this cycle does stops heating after a while. Even though it hasn't reached 60 yet. Hello. You use Hotpoint to wash the towels, the AG to spin them, and LG to dry them. Yeah, that's correct. And some synthetics, yes. And there is a Becco sticker inside of it, in a door. Okay, I'll do that. I'll make you a mod. Just say when you're done with it. Yeah, extra rims would be really nice with rapids. Alright, I'll remove you as mods. No problem. Yes, I know about the spin brake trick. Your collection of machines is nice. Yeah, thank you. The old AG, I'm not sure what happened to it. I think it was something with the PCB. But I wasn't the only one that had that problem. With that generation of Electrolux made machines. I think that a washing machine museum should exist. Well, it kinda does. So Miele has a museum in Germany. And I definitely want to visit that at some point in my life. Because that would be quite interesting to see. Synthetics on this one without rapid takes, I think, about 3 hours. Which is still quite long for a synthetic cycle. But I've also noticed that both synthetics and delicates are very intensive for their cycles, so yeah, especially delicates, that's way too intensive. 2 hours 55 is possible, yeah, I think it's that, yeah. But also for some reason, on full-length synthetics, it does higher speed interms than most other cycles. Not most other cycles, pretty much every other cycle. Delegates has a maximum spin of 1000 RPM. The AEG. It's heating up quite fast because there's no load in it. My Hotpoint washing machine is ultra delicate, but when I try to follow it, it's like what it's built on. It seems like it might be a faulty cycle or something. From watching videos, I remember ultra delegates doing like a distry first, like wall, and then a high level with gentle tumbles, and then a couple of rinses but no final spin. Interim spin. With the delicate option, I believe that's the silk and curtain cycle on Hotpoint, which is better front load or top load. Front load definitely. Hello, Jordan. That's luck. And also it's spun first dry. Wow. That's rare. Oh no. Okay, I'm going to pause that. I don't want it skipping any interims. Okay, let's try again. I didn't put in that much detergent, but it's the false ramp up that makes it stop lock. On the white cycle, it wouldn't do that ramp up. It would do a slower ramp up, which probably wouldn't have stop locked. and also it's quite a big load. Okay, we're balancing now. I should probably clear out some of the sets. Well, it was supposed to heat up to 60, but it gave up. For some reason. Yep, they've started to use inverter on all these models now. But then also this is the final model, I think. Before it all turned into Baku. Okay, let's see if it will stop luck again. No stop luck. Oh, I forgot I put in softener. So, I'm probably gonna have to open the drawer when it's filling for the softener and the tolerance. It might do a little waterlock after the first rinse again, but we'll see. I'm sure you made that don't during your lives often enough. It's okay. Alright, first rinse now. Deep rinse, I think. It should do deep rinses, because it doesn't do adaptive rinsing, but instead just does deep rinses only. Yeah, these take so long to slow down. Especially the final spin. But there is a spin brake trick if you unplug the machine, which I can do from my phone because I have a smart plug. The door tap glitch seems really interesting, because like if you could skip balancing and just make the machine go crazy, that would be quite funny to do, I imagine. Okay, let's see. Oh, AG just turned the jet on. So slow fast stumbles now. Let's see how much it reached. About 82 degrees inside, I'd say. But I think it might reheat. '83. Ish. Yes, the jet circulates water from the drum. I really like it. Yeah, the drum is. I'm just reading the chat. The drum is really big, yeah. I love it. Okay, back to Hotpoint. The highest I've had AG reach on 95 was. Let me check. I think it was about 84 on the glass. Let me find the video. Yeah, I really like that. This cycle, this machine can do decreases. I'm at work right now. Alright. Thanks for watching the live stream, Jordan. I really don't like mixed rapid on this. The rinse levels are just way too high. Another interim spin. Yes, I have a lot of videos scheduled on my YouTube, so it automatically uploads to my YouTube. Let's see if it will set lock or balance or anything. I heard water though, so just a small water lock. And we're spinning again. Oh no. Oh, I'll just let it spin. If it cuts out now, it will do more rinses, which is good, I guess. I don't mind that. But if it spins, then I'll do an extra rinse anyway. Not sure what it's doing at the moment. It's either draining away water or already gone into anti-suds. No, I think it's just trying to drain away water. So it's going to spin again. I've been watching your videos since 2019. Thank you. In a few years my channel will already be 10 years old. 3 years to go. It's still water locking, but it's trying to drain away. That's anyway. Okay, that's good. I'm not sure about AG. I really like the old AEG's such like routine. But the new one, like this one, in my opinion, it skips the spin too easily. Well, I have noticed that on the eco cycles that if it touch locks after the rinses, it does do a different kind of touch routine. No, it didn't die because I overdosed it. That was like 3 months before it died, but something. Oh. Okay, let's hope it didn't take the softener in. What was it with? Oh yeah. And something with the PCB or the electrical connection or something broke. Because it wouldn't turn on randomly. You used to have the Samsung Bespoke. That's my uncle's machine. Hopefully I can go there soon again. Can you do wash traces without? Do you mean the Samsung Bespoke? Because it's not at my place and he doesn't have any other machines, so not sure if I can do that. Probably not. Well, maybe virtual wash traces, but not sure what I would do. This is the final rinse of this cycle, but I'll probably do a rinse after this again. I think what I'll do is probably wrap it 15 minutes for the final rinse. Something like that. No, I also got the AEG soil washer and the Milo one. The green cycle does take 55 minutes, yes. It's the... I think it's the... No, the rinse cycle is like a modified version of the white rinses. It's a bit different. Yes, I do like laundry. I don't think this stupid softener yet. Let me check. I hope I was early enough. Yeah, I still see a softening there. That's good. How many loads do you do in a week? Not sure. So I have 2 loads of bedding, I'd say, I think. 1 load of towels. Probably around 3 loads of darks. Then whites, I think about 2 times. And then sometimes I have colored. So in total that's about 9 times a week. Sometimes more. Yeah, with a household of 4 people, there's quite a bit of laundry. Final spin now. First attempt again. And another water lock. Usually on synthetic rapid it's a lot more sensitive, but I guess this time not. I have noticed that with a bigger load it does seem to bounce less. I put the AG on cooldown. I don't need the whole full main wash, so I'm going to do a custom rinse, kinda. Ignore that. I have the AG, I mean the LGS water dryer. Okay, it's taking too long. I'm going to... Hold on. I'll put it on 800, well, I'll do 1200. So 50 minutes cold and 1200 RPM. That app is from my smart plug. So I can control that plug as well as CD, electricity and stuff. Okay, AG. I'm just going to do service mode for the interim. Okay, now Hotpoint is doing the phase where it does nothing for some reason. Let's see if AG limits to 850. Nope, it doesn't. Okay, so now actual rinsing. I'll want something quick. What? Why is it draining? Okay, I'll just do this twice. What is Hotpoint doing? Hello? Is it? Okay, so looks like it does not want to do anything, so we're going to try again. What? Where's the door? Oh no, never mind. Doesn't really do it like that. Okay, it should work now. By the way, these two clips are broken. The one in the middle as well. So I have a bit of tape on there. Okay, let's hope it does do something now. This is normal, where it doesn't do anything, but... Oh my god. The reason the clips broke is... Well, first of all, when the machine was being delivered, they were already almost broken, let's say that. But then I tried to level the machine by placing it on a item, but I ended up... I don't want to do level rinse. But I ended up breaking the clips fully because I accidentally put it on the item, and wait. The cake plate was basically leaning on the item, causing the clips to break. So by the way, the sound you heard a little while ago. Let me. Yeah. So basically, this is like a water heater thing, and there's like this thing that goes on top, but this plastic broke, so it keeps falling off. It's really annoying. You can't buy new clips. They are glued to the kick plates. I do still have them, but if I want to fix that, I'd have to super glue them. Okay, so right now, only 50-minute cycle, it will do a first rinse, or actually third rinse, but like a low level. And then a short interim, and then the actual final rinse softener. Yeah, I have super glue. I also used it to fix the hand crank thing on the AEG toy washer, which keeps breaking. Well, when I use it, it's currently not being used. Well, I have the rapid option selected, so that's why it's 50 minutes, not 30. Wait, does your machine have the black heat shields? Because I think it's removable. You might have to ask someone with that also has one how to remove it. I will come back in 5 minutes. Okay. See you then. Hotpoint, another interim. First try again. If it's finished, I'll spin them in the AEG, and then I'll probably dry them in the LG. I'll be back soon. Okay. Hello, Bosch and Becker Lauer. Okay, and Hotpoint now the actual final rinse. Really deep rinse. Wow, really unbalanced. Alright, AG finished the drum clean, so it's ready for a respin of Hotpoint's towels. Oh no. Oh my god. Ah. Are you joking? It went absolutely crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think it limited the spin. Oh, it didn't. Okay, I'm going to reattempt this. Hold on. Why is it not slowing down? Hello? Okay, there we go. What? Why is it not slowing? Are you joking? Why is it... Why does it keep spinning? Why does it keep spinning? What the hell? It's what is it doing? Oh, there we go. Finally. Okay, get ready to jump. Get ready to jump, guys. Get ready to jump. This is going to be insane. Here we go. Wow, that was absolutely insane. Okay, let's try again. Okay, I think I'm going to respin this in AG now. Oh wait, let's try again. Look how unbalanced it was. Okay, we're balancing now. I will definitely be uploading this to my YouTube. Oh my god, that went crazy. Alright, it seems to be balancing. Alright, I might put this in the AG now, if it doesn't spin. Because I do still want to at least get a decent spin in this. Hold on. Alright. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's doing balancing bursts now. Please spin. Yes, there we go. Hello, Jack. You just go a bit back, you missed Hotpoint going absolutely crazy. One towel balled up at the middle and then it spun. And it spun and went absolutely crazy. But now it's spinning nicely, as you can see. How do you know my name? Because I do. Because I do. What went crazy? Hotpoint. You have to go a bit back and you can see how crazy it went. That's definitely the most unbalanced it has gone. It has been so far. Well, surprisingly, this one didn't jump, but I did I did expect it to, because on the ramp up to like 600, there was still so much, so like so much movement. Okay, 1200 enough. Let's respin an AG. When door open, it's a ratchet lock, so I'm scared the door lock will break. There we go. Spin brake. Let's respin an AG. If it wants to unlock. There we go. Okay guys, should I do spin only or service mode in AG to respin this? Because spin only takes quite a bit of time to get to 600. Spin only, service mode. I think I'll just do spin only, because that holds 600 for a lot longer than service mode does. And I can't be bothered keep doing service mode over and over again. Smells quite decent. I mean, I barely used any softener, so okay. I've got a couple of spin on leaves I could do. On AG. So first, Eco 4060 is not the Eco 4060 funnel spin. It's the same as Gons. I'll be back when I'm home if you're still live. I will probably end the live after doing spin only and starting LG. Connection not great on my end. Alright. I think I'll just do the Cons one. I mean, it's still 17 minutes, but it holds 600 for quite a bit. I'll get some extra lights from Hotpoint. There we go. Hold on. Let me see what angle is the best. I don't want the fascia to face reveal me, so I should any second. No, it's going to do the spin only now, so still 17 minutes left. Okay, looks like gonna have to sit on the floor. Okay. Let's do this then. That's quite nice that it has spin only for every cycle, but it would be nice if there would still be a way to get the normal spin only. The normal spin only, like the newer models, which has the new style fascia. That one has normal spin only, and that one goes straight to 1400 after the first burst, so that takes quite a bit shorter to do the spin only, which is a bit better if you're in a hurry or something like that. On this, it was also to the 1000 RPM burst. Well, at 1100 actually. It's not 1000. A bit unbalanced. Slightly. Oh no. Yeah, I quite like the spin sequence of these machines. They are really interesting. But sometimes it could take quite a bit of time. No, keep it on. After this, I will start the drying cycle in LG. I probably won't record the whole drying cycle, just the first bit. In the meantime, I'm going to get my new drying balls I got for Christmas. So I got 6 of these drying balls. I'm not sure if they work or what they do, but some people told me to get them, so I did. Yeah, this one handles unbalanced spins really well. Probably my best handling machine that I have at the moment. That's why I also really like it. Oh, oops. That one did not go in the drum. It's not finished. No, I'm not going to do service mode. It will hold 1600 for 45 seconds only. My AG is not necessarily my favorite machine, but I do really like it. Like, I don't really have a favorite machine. I'd say I like these two as much, equally as much, and Hotpoint, it's just very slightly worse. LG, I just really like it for everyday use and stuff, but it's really fussy with towels because of the way it balances with big loads. It's not good. That was the 1100 RPM burst. Theoretically, the dryer balls makes the drunk time shorter. Well, I haven't properly tested yet, but if there's a difference, but I'll test it someday. I mean, I will use 2 hours time dry either way, because LG seems to over dry on sensor dry, sadly. Oh my god, not this thing again. Seems to be a bit unbalanced. The thing with the LG washer dryer is the moisture sensor is, well, also the way of drying is not the same as a stepper dryer, so it's gonna be a bit different. And I'm not really sure how I feel about sensor drying on the washer dryers anyway, so. Hello, my time 1400. I'm good, how are you? Thanks for asking, by the way. Oh my god. No, it limited. It limited to 1300. Alright. We're going to do service mode then. If it decides to limit, we're going to do service mode. I'm not sure why it limits just on spin only. Usually on console spin it limits to 1400 RPM, but I've never seen it limit to 1300. Only on spin only before, so just like LG, only spin only limits for some reason. Really, really weird. See, this is why I do service mode. It's a lot shorter. But I guess we're gonna have to do service mode a couple of times to get the same spin results. Okay, let's hope it won't be too unbalanced. There we go. Oh, that's fine. If it gets too loud, I'll rebalance. There we go, the RPM there. quite unbalanced. It really is powerful. Here we go. Water scroll. Alright, we'll do another one. I'll do 2 more, I think. I just want to get it as dry as possible before putting it in the dryer. So, yeah. By the way, the Hotpoints will get converted into into a different model, probably in around 1 or 2 months. Because a couple of the parts take so long to deliver. Like, I bought one of the parts in, I think, November or December, and it still hasn't arrived yet. Keeps getting delayed, and I hate that. And then one of the other parts that will come at some point. Oh no. Not that unbalanced, alright. Oh. I do not want jumping right now, AG. Well, it's not gonna jump, but like, I don't want very unbalanced spins. I hope the converting is successful. Thank you. Let's all hope it will go well, because it will be turned into a really interesting model. Something that is quite liked by people on the YouTube, I hope. Hello. Okay, looks like this is gonna take a few attempts to get balanced. So one thing that I can say is it won't be something from the newer range. For sure. You draw your balls. I haven't noticed too much sounds while it's drying though. That's good. Okay, let's just try this again. That should be fine. Real 600. Right, then. It doesn't work at all. So yeah, I'm just going to use the thing with the flashlights app on your phone. That seems to work a lot better. Okay, final one now. Okay, one more, and we'll start drawing. Hello. Alright, let's not go crazy. Yeah, I know who you are. Laundry lover 1400. Stop going unbalanced. You know what, I might just do this. It will be very loud, but should be fine. Alright, I'm going to try to move it a bit towards the back so it's a bit more level. Is that more level? Yeah, it's better. Oh my god. It's creating a wind. Okay, that makes it rattle more. Nice helicopter, thank you. It is very much a helicopter, yes. Okay. Can we do spin brake? I'm not sure if that's still possible. We'll see what else. No, I don't think this is spin brake. Nope, no spin brake. So let's wait until it slows down. Well, currently it's not on any minute. Well, I guess it's finished. Because on spin only limited, sadly, for some reason. Oh wait, it's not unlocked. let's load it up. I'm not gonna dry all the towels, just the towels that, like, the big towels only. Okay, we're fine. I dropped my phone. I thought I accidentally did a face reveal, but I didn't. Thankfully, so let's continue. I'm fully okay. I was just checking on my other phone if I accidentally revealed my face, but I didn't, so that's good. I think that's everything. Okay. Yes, the other towels will be getting dried on the rack, so I'll do that in a bit. Not sure if you can see, but this heat shield is a bit broken. Like, I accidentally pushed it in, so it's supposed to be a bit outwards, but it's a bit rattly now. The only reason I'm keeping this heat shield on is because drying gets really hot, so yeah, it's really rattly. So yeah, the only reason I'm keeping the heat shield on is because it gets really hot. I don't want to burn my hands or anything. There we go. Starting with the condenser clean. Yeah, it's the condenser cleaning. And does it before every rinse as well. The pulse filling. Heater on. Anyways, I'll hang this up later to dry. So thank you guys for watching the live stream. I have lots of videos scheduled for my YouTube. My newest one. So there are lots of nice videos to come to my channel, including wash races between all of these machines. I might go live soon, but I'll see. So thank you guys for watching the live stream. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Well, it is a bit noisy. It's quite... The dryer is actually quite quiet, in my opinion, but... Okay. Other people find it really quiet as well, and it does the job. So, that's the live, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.